Kevin, you motherfucking avatar. You better start the fucking after the show now, motherfucker. Avatar ass bitch.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
All righty, hello and welcome to the KBJ After the Show podcast. Happy Wednesday. Good to see everybody here, making it through. All right, baby. You put together your weekend plans yet, or is it too premature for you, Virginia?
Oh,
Got any fantastic buffets to attack?
I think I'm going to be in black mold hell.
Oh, okay. Sounds fun.
I don't know what's going to happen. They're coming on Thursday to rip everything out. And so we might have to go on a spending freeze.
Ah, gotcha.
There might not be any fancy dining out this weekend.
I hear you. Yeah. All catches up, right?
Mama's got to pay the mold cowboy.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any plans other than just a little bit of football going on.
Okay.
Yeah, only 2 games left of high school ball for my son.
My husband's all excited. He's got the World Series this weekend.
World Series starts on Friday.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, they're kind of calling it an interesting battle here because you have got one team that is from Toronto in this, and the other one is from L.A., and so you also have 2 other people that are from both cities. Kendrick Lamar from L.A., Drake from Toronto. So people are calling it the Kendrick-Drake series.
Versus, this is part 2.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. They're saying tickets for the World Series are going for as much as $14,000 on resale sites.
We're talking L.A. here. This is a big market team, Virginia. Not to bore you, but they've got some big-time players on there.
So should you go see them in Toronto instead? Is that cheaper?
That's a good question. I don't know. It might be, but who knows?
I've been to L.A. a few times. I think I'd rather go to Toronto.
I've heard, I haven't been to Toronto since I was a kid. We used to go frequently, but I hear amazing things about Toronto. So I would love to have the adult experience. I hear that the cuisine is fantastic. Restaurants are absolutely amazing.
Was that the stadium where, and I'm almost certain it was, where someone was getting banged?
Yes, up against the window of the hotel.
They had a hotel that overlooked the field, and during a game, some woman was getting it.
Yeah.
That's just another reason to go.
Yeah.
Free show with ticket price.
And I'm pretty sure there was many peepers on them and their activity.
Yeah, I think I think they've tried to do something to curb that now. I'm not sure exactly what they've done, but yeah, it's still in the same place. In fact, I went to a game there when I was a kid. They've really updated it and changed it. So when you look at it, it doesn't even look the same.
You were looking for the windows. Where's the windows?
Please.
I was, yeah. I do remember that.
You're praying.
Yeah. It was something to watch. Well, I got some emails here today. A lot of comments from people. One is from GJ, who said, I just put up a petition. It's time for Jason Pennington to officially adopt the name Jason Pizza Pennington. So I guess their goal is to reach 5 signatures. So they're hoping that'll move the needle.
I signed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am eventually going to do that. It becomes a tax problem after a while. I know people don't understand that. I just got out of a very tough tax situation where they owed me money, and I've been advised, if you're going to change your name, wait just a beat. Wait maybe till next year. But I definitely want to do that. And somebody in KVJ Nation said they can make it very easy for me to do it.
Okay.
I mean, I would love to do that, but I guess I can't remember what we decided. Was it going to be Jason Pizza Pennington and just take out my middle name Lee? Or was it going to be Jason Pizza Lee Pennington or Jason Lee Pizza Pennington? Jason Pizza Pennington just hits harder.
Yeah, I think you got to take out Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I think Lee.
Feels like a placeholder.
It is.
Yeah, and I think everyone who is not down with it in the family has passed away. So, I mean, I don't want to say it's a good thing because it's not, but it's good for the middle name.
Yeah, right.
I was waiting. Thank goodness.
Bad for them, great for this bit. Yeah.
I know that sounded cold, but
TikTok,
that's
ladies.
not what I meant.
Yeah.
But now I don't think I'd get any flack.
Okay. Nobody to push back on it. Got an email here about Rocco's foot fetish. It says, I'm currently listening to the ATS from March 12th, 2021, and Virginia's worried that she might have given Rocco a foot fetish because he can't stop smelling feet. Is this still going on, or has the issue resolved itself?
No, he still smells feet. He still giggles and sniffs.
Yeah, okay.
And he likes me to smell his feet.
Okay, so this has turned very awkward.
And he's doing the webmaster work for your foot fetish website.
Yeah, he is the webmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
I know in one of the theme songs it says we can say what we shouldn't say or want to say. I don't know if we should. I think some things might.
I mean, I was all accidental.
And they said, I also want to know if Jaybird remembers the acronym TC, Tender Clit. This is from the vibrating underwear that Virginia was supposed to review, but Rocco stole it and was playing with it too much, so she never made the review.
I don't remember this.
The TCPs, yeah, the tender clip panties.
Okay.
That's, again, we took a left on Weird Boulevard.
Yeah, I have no recollection of tender clit.
You don't
I actually don't have any recollection.
still have those vibrating panties at all in your house?
Yeah, I think I do, actually. I think I put them in a drawer. So I
Okay.
think they're still in the same drawer where they were.
So can you do the review, I think is what they're asking.
Yeah, they're asking you to do the review. And keep in mind, too, not all tender clit panties are the same. Some
Which
are,
one does your clit like the best?
Oh, my gosh. The moisturizer. That's the first thing I can think of.
It puts lotion on it?
I don't fucking know what I'm saying.
His clit's dusty and old. It needs some lotion.
No, but if you're going to do it right, if you're going to do it with consent, of course, I think you should go for, the Cadillac style.
Yeah, spare no expense.
Okay. And an email from Jeremy said, will Virginia watch Amityville Horror for a $100 donation to Little Smiles? And yes, it has to be nonstop with the lights off.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, for
I've
$100.
never seen that movie.
You will shit your pants.
I've never seen it, but I mean, now is the season, right?
But I will say, it is older. I don't know if that makes it scarier for you or more, because they did a great job,
It's
though.
scary because it's real. It's based on a real story, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was low budget movies made back then where you go, oh my gosh, this is clearly they were on a very big budget or a small budget, and then there were old movies like your Star Wars or your, some of these horror movies. They had good budgets and they did a really great job with the effects that makes it fucking freaky.
Okay.
Do it.
All right, I'll do it. I got to write this down. Don't forget.
You can do watch parties. I know that our Discord audience, they are going to be watching, I think, the KVJ horror movie on Friday night as a group together.
I might join that.
Okay.
If they could, though, after you go on Discord, can you go on YouTube and leave a comment and like it? We're so close to, anniversary is in our viewpoint of breaking. We just got to keep the momentum going up.
Gotcha.
The more people comment on our YouTube, even if you've commented before, it helps out so greatly. That's all I ask.
Okay. Yeah, definitely something to go check out. Yeah, in fact, it's kind of interesting going in there. So you'd be able to maybe even do the Amityville horror thing.
Yeah, we can do Discord with the KVJ movie on Friday with everybody. And then I can Discord Amityville on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of getting a glimpse of it. Now, it looks like it's a lot of text and chat, but you can put photos in there. I know people were exchanging photos from their costumes at the KVJ horror movie premiere. You can even leave audio. In fact, I believe Grant left a message in there in Discord you could check out. Let me see if it'll play here.
Hey, Jaybird, I know you're never going to come in here, but
I don't know why it stopped it.
All I heard was this.
Oh, Rocco played this one for me.
Yeah, let me see if we can
It
find
makes me
again.
laugh.
Gotta hate phones. Like, all you have to do, you wiggle something the wrong way and it just stops. So annoying. Let me see if I don't move my phone. if it'll play.
Hey, Jaybird, I know you're never going to come in here, but if you do, I just want to be the first one to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can leave nice little messages for people.
You can leave a sweet message of love.
I'm just gonna hopefully they'll comment on YouTube.
Yeah, your husband said Oliver Stone is behind Kevin's camera angle. Yeah, our cameras, Denny's can't adjust it. So you should see what my camera in front of me looks like. It's at an angle and it's backwards and it's just, I don't know what's going on.
What happened?
I don't know. Denny's can't adjust them. Zooming in or zooming out. It was set wonky and like I'm way out of frame and I don't know. I can't really tell you with everything else going on with the show what it is, but I just know looking at my camera, it looks like someone hit it with a baseball bat. So, yeah, if you're noticing my camera's all out of whack. And then we can't reset the computer system because it might take out the entire system.
There's a chance that Virginia's chair could blow up.
Yeah, we never know.
No.
Yeah, anytime you reset anything, it's usually supposed to be a good thing, but for us, it's typically a disaster. So we're waiting until afterwards. So hopefully tomorrow my camera is fixed. But yeah, we're aware that it is very avant-garde.
Yeah, you know what? It's artistic, Kev.
Yeah, that's the way to phrase it. Laura, she had said, these questions are for that bit when you all answer follow-up questions that people may have missed. We can do that right now. She said, I don't know if I missed the explanation, but how is anyone related to Uncle Jerry?
So Uncle Jerry really isn't an uncle. He's just a close family friend. He's the godfather of Rocco. So that's how he's family. And we consider him like, an uncle figure to the children.
Honorary uncle.
Yes.
We had all of that stuff growing up as well. Aunts and uncles and cousins that weren't really blood related, but we called them.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. It's endearing. We don't have a lot of family here locally in Florida. So it's nice to have other people besides mom and dad that can help be strong, positive role models in kids' lives. My kids, both of them, Magnolia and Rocco, have grown up with Uncle Jerry, and he is awesome. He's a great godfather.
And Laura said, Kevin, did your son move to Chicago? How is he? Yeah, he's been there several months, enjoys it. So he said probably his favorite place that he's lived.
Where's he living? Is he like downtown, on the outskirts?
He is on the lake. So he's in an apartment, and their apartment faces Lake Michigan. You can see the lake from there. So it's a very nice little area. So if you know that, I guess it's kind of like a little bit on the north side of town. But yeah, they got a lot of great bars, restaurants, and things to do there. That's the one thing about Chicago. It's a great town like that.
It really is. He's getting ready for his first Chicago winter, though.
Yeah, no, that's going to be something. So oddly enough, and, he's super thin, which, typically you would think if you're really thin, like he doesn't have any body fat.
Kevin's jealous.
I know, I am. I'm just like, gosh, I wish I could wear the pants and shirts that he does. It's amazing. But he, for some reason, he doesn't like the heat. Couldn't stand South Florida, and he is very tolerant to the cold. He would be out, and I'm in 5 layers, and he's in a short sleeve shirt. We went to a Michigan game when he was in Ann Arbor, and I was in no lie, probably 8 or 9 layers.
He loves it.
He had his coat. He had a thin jacket on, and it was unzipped. I'm like, I don't know how you're doing this.
Wow.
It is so cold. It does not faze him for some reason.
He just runs hot.
I guess.
Yeah, some people are like that.
Yeah. And so there are some people, they just can't stand the heat, and then I'm the exact opposite. Laura also had some topics in here for Do It Bitch. Thank you. I'll add that to the list. Now, there's been some people saying that Denny's did not get 10 rappers. Kyle in Lady Lake, Florida, says he got 9, and Joshua said he got 9, calling me Riggy Ralston pulling a fast one. I thought I counted 10, and Denny's told me he went back and checked, but of course we're on one team, the winning team, so that might be a bit suspect.
Team Riggs.
Yeah.
So.
Well, people said that he was going through them, and he also said, and you got, and we counted that as one because I really did, when he was listing all of them, I thought you got was some rapper. But,
okay, yeah. No, I didn't intend to count that one. I know that that was his way of kind of getting his brain to buffer and get
That's
caught
funny.
up.
That's what people kept on sending me messages. They go, Bird, you got a
You got is not a rapper.
You got a horrible partner.
So yeah, what I think they're mixing up was I said "You God," which is from Wu-Tang Clan. Oh. So I think that's why everyone kept thinking I got 9, but I wasn't saying "You God." I was saying "You God."
Bam.
So I know that's why I saw a lot of the disputes yesterday, but when I listened back to it, I mean, it was definitely 10.
Yeah.
It was hot controversial on our DMs. People were pissed, and I was reposting it just because we need to be credible around here.
See what happens when you come for Denny's?
You got and
You God.
You got. That's very close.
Yep.
It is. I didn't even make the connection until you said in the message that "You Got" doesn't count as a.
You got doesn't count, Denny's.
And when I listened back and I heard "You God," I go, all right, that must be obviously what they're thinking.
Yeah, y'all trying to come for Denny's over here. Call me Riggy.
Calling both of y'all Riggy. We take it back. I take back all the things I said about both of you yesterday.
They taking shots at you, dog, and you took them and smiled. Tupac line.
Carlos said, guys, after listening to the poop camera discussion, I realized that would be an awesome game to see who on the show can give the best sales pitch to try and sell a poop cam. If your sales pitch is actually really good, then there is something wrong with you.
Oh, no.
That's a fun game, though.
Yeah, look, I do see there are benefits in paying attention to your waist to see what it is. But like I had said yesterday when we talked about it, I know what it looks like when you're hydrated. And thanks to an Oprah episode, I know what your poo's supposed to look like. And so, yeah, I do check. I'm like, oh, I'm all good. I don't need a camera to do it and process it. And they said, to look for blood. I'm like, but you can see that.
Did Oprah try to hype that episode? We're talking about poop.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. She would talk about poop all the time.
That's how Dr. Oz got famous with her, remember?
But was she jacked up like she was on the Tom Cruise episode, which, by the way, you need to watch that one. When he jumps up on the couch, I know it's old. It's worth a rewatch.
It is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But was she all jacked up about poop?
She was.
Yeah, she was. It is. There's a thing about it that you can, and in my own mind, I'm like, okay, I'm good, or, I got to make some adjustments, or, that kind of weird thing is going on. So, yeah, what comes out of your body tells a lot about what's going on inside of your body. So I do see the value in that. That would be probably my pitch with it, but I don't think I need a camera with it. And then my whole thing is, who's cleaning that camera and how do you clean it? Because if it's in the bowl,
splash,
it gonna get dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gonna get dirty.
Oh, I'm old school. I just like doctors.
And Meg said, I'm 100% convinced that this toilet camera was invented by somebody with a scat fetish.
What's a scat?
What do you think it is? It's when someone takes a dump on your chest.
Oh.
He was quick with the definition, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Do you remember there was a rapper in the 90s and it was like, I'm the scat man? Is that what it was?
MC Scat Cat.
Is that what they're thinking about? Is that what it was about? This guy's into people
There was a
pooping on
couple
him?
scats.
Yeah.
The Scat Man and MC Scat Cat.
Is that what they were talking about?
MC Scat Cat loved when Abdul would take dumps on his chest.
Abdul sounds like the noise you make while you're pooping.
Straight up now, Tim.
I'm not sure. It might. I'm not sure if it's just chest, but I think it involves all things of that nature, messing with the number 2 stuff.
If a motherfucker ever.
Oh my gosh.
I mean.
So, yeah, I kind of opened my eyes to.
How is that ever going to be sexy?
It's disgusting.
Scatman
repulsive.
John, I think was his name. Scatman John.
Scat Man.
Yeah, Scatman John did the Scatman, and MC Scat Cat. Was it Paula Abdul scatting on his chest? Was it Paula Abstool?
but is scatting a new, kind of like how squirting means something different these days? When someone goes, I was squirting all over the place, and you think something dirty now.
Well, I don't know what else. If you're saying I'm squirting all over the place, that only has one meaning to me. What else are you squirting?
What if you're squirting palm olive? On the dishes, I'm squirting all over the place. Or French fries, I'm squirting everywhere.
No, I think squirting is sexual now.
Yeah, you would say my ketchup squirted all over the place. If you're saying I'm squirting all over the place, it means you're a squirter.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
In modern times, but if you said, I'm squirting all over the place back in 82, people would think you're talking about, ketchup or something. Squirt didn't hit.
Yeah, there are words that have definitely changed. And if you've got a filthy mind, you hear somebody say it in a polite way and discourse, and it makes you giggle.
Look, Squirt now is taken over as you can't even. When I buy Squirt, I'm like, I'm buying Squirt, the soda. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's.
You're stroking the bottle.
Yeah, this guy's clearly gonna try to fuck this bottle.
Clearly.
Yeah, Nate said scat just means poo.
Okay, thanks, Nate, for clearing that up. Do you really want to be the person that clears that up, though?
This guy's definition's down.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you, Nate.
Mm-hmm. And Cesar sent us this about Roblox. He said the guardrails are a joke. We talked about that early in the regular show today. It looks like a class action lawsuit against Roblox. It's a place where kids go and play, communicate, but of course creepers are getting in there because wherever you got kids congregating, creepers will follow. And he said, yeah, any of these lobbies are public, so while they are chatting with you, they can befriend you for 20 to 30 minutes during the game. Then when the game ends, they'll be like, hey, would you like to be my friend? Then your kid gets friend requests. Now, here is the catch. My 9-year-old has custom settings that I, as the parent, set when she can't get friend requests at random. That sounds like a great feature, right?
Yeah.
Well, then Roblox drops an update or some change to their system, and your parental blocks end up disappearing. So if you're not actively checking at random, you may not realize your parental blocks have been reset.
They reset to factory settings each time they do an update? That is shady.
They said, I check my kid at random like once a month, but even then I've had a situation where my settings for her reset, and I have no idea if I reset it the day before or 10 days before. Roblox is dangerous, but also extremely addictive to kids. I removed her for almost 2 months, but then all her real-world school neighbors' friends kept asking her to come back, and I caved. If Roblox got shut down due to pedo access, that would be the greatest thing to all parents, those who also don't even realize how good a shutdown would be for them.
Yeah, I agree with everything he just said.
Yeah, there's certain things, and I'm not sure how that one is. There's one that it's always on Predator's phone, and it's called. I said it early.
Telegram?
Telegram. Anytime that they are busting these predators, they always ask them, do you have Telegram on your phone? Because I guess Telegram, they've got some kind of, I don't know, organization that passes along awful shit.
Well, they can hide it like it's the dark web.
Yes, so it's they always ask to go, you have and they always have Telegram on their phone.
Damn.
I'm not saying
I've heard that. I've only heard the term Telegram as the app when talking about this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if Telegram's got other stuff on there that's not bad, but I just know that it's always brought up.
Yuck.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got an email here from Ash talking about chat phishing. He said, I understand both sides of this topic. And the chat phishing is a term that is used when somebody is using AI in conversation. And they said the way you can see is how long they take, or there's perfect punctuation, or they sound a lot different when you're texting with them on whatever platform it might be than they do in person. He said, I understand both sides of this topic, but what do you guys think about people getting help to communicate with their partners by going to therapy? Isn't that kind of the same thing?
No, because one's a human and one's not. One's basically taking everything from the internet and making it into a fine crafted whatever the computer decides to do. The other one went to school, is a human, can understand nuance, can understand certain situations better than a robot could. Can pivot on odd anomalies. So I think there's a major difference when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's an apples and oranges type situation as well. And, honestly, it doesn't bother me so much if the chat phishing thing were going on. But it would be rather irritating, though, if you did have a much different conversation with somebody when you're texting than when you talk face to face. But look, if they want clarity and they want to communicate better, I'm okay with that. But I would recognize it. I'd be like, I see you. And honestly, it would probably be a little bit of if they're a 9, but you can tell they have to use AI for any conversation, they're probably now an 8.
You know how you communicate better? You speak from the heart.
Yeah.
Robots don't have heart.
Okay.
And you don't get better by using robots. You get better by practicing speaking. And if you let the robots keep speaking for you, you get dumber.
I mean, I get the whole thing. If you're at work and you need some help with ChatGPT and it helps you organize your thoughts, that to me is a different thing than matters of the heart shit. When you're talking about, if
Scatting.
Yeah, if you're talking about something serious like scatting. Thank you. Exactly, Virginia. I'm glad you cut me off because I was about to go into something real depressing.
Let's bring it back to someone pooping on you.
There we go.
And Joseph talking about the money on AI. We talked about how much they're investing in it right now, and OpenAI and all those companies are losing an ass ton of money. And then we talked about how they're going to allow you to start shopping within ChatGPT and some of these things, and they're going to figure a way to monetize it pretty quick. But he said, yeah, it's true that AI is not making the major players money right now, but every current and future byte of data in every data center will most likely be used for some purpose. The plan of the major hyperscalers such as Amazon, Google, et cetera, is that they will eventually make money when AI becomes a daily part of our lives. Think AI agents for companies, software, phones, robots, everything that we do all day, et cetera. All of these will need to be run by the GPS data centers. So they're playing the long game. Okay. Kind of like Brightline. I don't think Brightline's turned a profit. They're losing money every single year, and they've been around for coming up on a decade here. And I guess eventually they hope to make money. I don't know. Otherwise, why you keep throwing money at something?
It is weird.
I don't know. They keep The View is still on.
Yeah.
And that's not a political statement, I swear.
Yeah, well, that's the argument. That's what's going on now with the late night TV and some of these network shows, is they just don't get the advertising and viewership that they used to.
They don't. None of them do, because people just don't watch TV like they used to. Mm-hmm. It's just everything's changed. The game has changed. YouTube, streaming, podcasts, all that changed the game. And so you can't afford to pay The View or the late night talk show people what you paid them because the revenue's not there.
I think they all make a ton of money, and then the staffs that they'd have. I had no idea that some of these shows employ 100 to 200 people. I was like, that's absolutely insane. I mean, we've got 4 people working on this show, and we do about 3 hours of content every single day. We do 15 hours of content every single week with a staff of 4.
And
it's crazy.
We don't take that many vacations, so when we do take Thanksgiving off and someone gives us shit, blow me.
Scat on me.
Yeah, I just wonder when some of these things are going to come down to earth, because broadcast TV and even cable's not going to return because of what's happening with YouTube and these other shows and podcasts.
It's just all changed.
It has.
Well, they think about how you get your content. I know for me, it's usually after something's aired live. It's been up for a day or 2.
I'll see the clip.
Yeah, I'll see the clip and then I'll go to it. But to appointment setting and going, oh, something's on. It's the only thing I ever do that for, still to this day, is Wheel of Fortune. I do like watching that live. Something special.
The old lady inside you.
Yes, the old lady inside me.
But you know, one day she's going to die. And I don't know if they're infusing Wheel of Fortune with a lot of young viewer.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of young people are coming to it.
Well, thank you for that pep talk.
Yeah.
I'm going to go scat on myself.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched SNL live for 25 years. But yeah, I've seen a lot of skits every week. I see the skits. I see the musical performances. We showcase a lot of them. But yeah, I'm not watching any of that stuff live.
There was a time where sometimes me and my buddies wouldn't go out on Saturday night live or on Saturday night because there was a great guest on or a musical guest you wanted to see. I mean, I remember when Billy Joel was on there. I wasn't going out for that. I was staying home. But, you know, that was before you could even record shit on your DVR. You can record on your VHS, but that shit sounds so old, doesn't it?
It never came out well.
Never came out good. There was always that beginning for the first 10 seconds.
Elena said, I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed this, but when I get gas from different gas stations and fill up my tank, I notice I get more gas at some gas stations. For example, at Chevron, I can fill up my tank and I get 330 miles. Then at Mobil and Costco, I fill up my tank and I get 322 miles. Do you also have this with your cars? To me, that would be whatever gas you have left in the tank, right?
You can't always start with the same amount.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're completely bone dry and your car runs out of gas and you got to tow it to the gas station, then you fill it up that way. That'd be the only way.
Who's doing that, though?
Yeah.
You're not doing that. You're always showing up with slightly different amounts of gas. And even though your needle may be looking like it's reading the exact same, it can be, off by a few bucks, a few gallons.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing worse going over a bridge when you are on empty and there's no gas station in sight. That's the definition of just being fucked.
Yeah. And Cheryl said, what was the list of series Kevin liked on Apple TV? I am not good enough that
You
I
like
can...
the morning show.
Yeah, I like...
Palm Royale.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought they asked Kevin.
That's good, though. I'm glad she's...
Well, he's going for his phone.
Yeah, Virginia's right there with it.
I'm trying to be your iPhone right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Shrinking, I don't know. I think that might be on Apple TV. In fact, I saw season 3 is going to debut on January 28th. So that's one thing you can check. And if you like Fraggle Rock, Apple TV is going to debut the first snow of Fraggle Rock on December 5th.
Did we like Fraggle Rock or did we think we liked Fraggle Rock? And it really was kind of...
Dude, one of the best theme songs of all time.
Gotta get away.
Worries for another day.
Gotta get away.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
Boom, boom.
Down a Fraggle Rock.
Down at Fraggle Rock. I loved Fraggles.
I gotta visit that again.
And got an email here from Linda. She had a thought about the email we had for KBJ Court today with the couple that had the pet sitter and they found a condom when they came back from a trip behind the couch, condom wrapper.
Yes.
And she confronted the pet sitter. Pet sitter was offended. And then she was talking to her husband. Apparently, she must have said something that almost felt like she was accusing him, but he was very defensive about it. He got very upset. Linda said maybe the condom wrapper is from the sitter. It just fell out of her purse or something. She didn't realize that. If not, then it's definitely the husband, which is pretty sad in her own home doing something like that. And another person said, what if maybe the dog itself found the wrapper, brought it in the house, dropped it?
It's possible.
I guess anything's possible. You never know.
Went into a store, opened up the box, took one condom because he was trying to get busy.
Yeah, who knows? And Chuck in Albuquerque said, I got the 2 shingles shots. Both were painless. I didn't feel anything but a slightly sore shoulder for one day. Get vaccinated.
Well,
okay.
I definitely agree with you. Get vaccinated, but you lucky son of a bitch. Because I was sick.
Right.
Is this one of those ones where it's going to get political? Don't get it, get it. What the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck this.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care to get political. I'm just telling you, my neighbor had shingles and that hooker was in pain for months. And she looked at me and she grabbed my shoulders and she goes, get the vaccine. Get the shingle shot. You don't want to go through what I went through for months. And I was like, okay, that's a sign from God right there.
Do you get that from your regular practitioner?
You just walk your ass right into CVS.
Oh, okay.
They give it to you right there. The pharmacy where I went in Juno Beach, my friend, Miss Corbett, she gave it to me.
Okay.
She's amazing, but you can go into any pharmacy and it's free.
How long do you wait between?
With your insurance.
Okay.
Your insurance pays for it.
How long do you wait between the shots?
Like 2 to 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to do them like in the same little gap period.
Yeah, one of these days I'll get to it, make a plan. But I got to have a weekend where I can't be walking around with flu stuff.
Do it when you know that you're going to be watching football on Saturday. That's what I did. I did it Friday afternoon, and then I knew I was going to be staying home on Saturday, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah, make
I have
sure.
a funeral.
Did you feel bad on that Sunday too, or just on
Nope.
Saturday?
Sunday, I felt fine.
Okay.
I still had a little arm tenderness on Sunday, but that's it.
Make sure you feel the flu, Kevin, when you watch one of the things that you love most deeply on
Yes.
Saturday. Maybe during a Buckeyes game.
And then, no, my luck, honestly, they would lose that day. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's for the game.
He's got the fucking flu watching the Buckeyes. It's a terrible idea.
Lose, get their ass beat by a team they should be trouncing. Oh, it'd be terrible. What a bad Saturday.
That would suck.
Gosh, what a terrible weekend. And it's Medical Assistant Week. I want to do a very special shout out to a very special medical assistant, my wife, Jess, originally from Allentown.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yes, we love her.
Yay.
Yeah, so there you go, Medical Assistant Week. All right, y'all. Well, thank you very much for locking into the show here today. Making our way through the week. And, of course, getting your emails, mail at kbjshow.com. And if you've not done it yet, make sure you're subscribing to the KBJ Show YouTube channel. Click that like button. We would definitely appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.